Hello, let me take you to Hanging Rock Summit Walk. So para dili boring ang atong paglakaw-lakaw, chika ta ginagmay. Like I just wanted to share something because na-realize lang na ako ni siya after sa akong recent na meltdown. By the way, just like to share na I think the last time I felt that kind of feeling was around 2014 or 2015. And since then, what I have been doing is I've just been silently crying. Kung dili man gani ko makahilak, akong irrationalize ang situation. I always tell myself na it's okay. Everything has a meaning, has a purpose. I think that time I was just so frustrated with myself and sa situation that rage feeling came out. And I can really tell that I've been holding it for too long because the tightness that I felt was around my throat area where I have abandoning myself, choosing to let things go and keeping myself small. Huwag yun ang ilang giingon na always listen to what your body is telling you. And this has been my personality na even though I don't feel 100%, still I will show up sa work. Ang emotion na akong na-feel that time, I entertain them for 24 hours and then after I'm back to the usual. And I was also listening to the same song on repeat. Murag hindi na ko kahinumdum kapila na ko siya gipaminaw, but I don't know if it's just me or bapod where kana ganing listen ka sa music that associate or tied up with the pain na imong na feel. And then you would know na okay na ka because the next time you'll hear that song is you are no longer crying. Anyways, enough about that. So, ang ako yung na-realize is, nakapangutan na dyan ko sa kong kagalingon. Inko, ganong na ang my word na immature? Because if you're going to think about it, ang bata mag-throw og tantrums, ato ra siya i-label og tantrums, or we don't call it immature. Pero kung a grown-up individual will just have to say, mo show siya sa iyang true feelings and true emotions, people somehow, or ako guilty ko ani, gonna call them out and tell them that they're immature. Diba, as kids, we don't have fear to express what we feel. We cry when we're sad. We laugh when we're happy. We show anger when we're upset. Wala taga-filter sa atong emotions. And that's pure authenticity. Pero, as we grow up, society teaches us to filter ourselves. Because it could be uncomfortable for others and we could hurt other people's feelings. Mo nang ang immature na word was born as a label. Saying you're not doing it right, your emotions are inconvenient, control yourself. Pero isuway na isulti sa bata, tutukan ra ka, ano. Unsay mong pasabot, uy. It's either tutok pod ang imuhang makuha or more tantrums ang mahitabo. So naka-ask sad ko, maybe we shouldn't use or label someone as immature, especially kanang grown up na person, because na-realize na ko na when you are going to describe a person with that adjective, we are not just describing their behavior, but we are also shutting them down. If you're going to think about it, it's their emotions that they're trying to express. And if you're going to say that word like immature man ka oy, like you are doubting what they feel, and it's like you're shutting them down to feel what they feel, and in the long run you'll make them question themselves. Mao ba ni ang tinod na akong gibati or sayop ba ni akong na feel? And that doubt is dangerous. It stops people from trusting their own truth. Same as us, usahay we start questioning our own feelings before anyone even notices them. So I also ask, how or what's the difference between labeling the person and naming the behavior? So I did my research and there's an answer here. It is a framework called nonviolent communication. To remind us, critique the action, not the actor. Example, labeling, you're immature. Nag-fix the person as the identity. If you're naming the behavior, I notice you're reacting strongly right now. So you're observing and then no judgment creates a space for reflection and growth. If there's no fear in showing raw emotions, maybe immature word never have had a negative meaning. This world exists because society prioritizes order over authenticity. If only everyone could express their true feelings without being judged, life would be lighter, relationships will be deeper. And I ask again, should we stop using the word immature? Maybe yes, but not as a concept. Never use the word to describe someone. Rather, describe them using your observation based on the emotion that they're showing. It would be helpful as well if you're going to ask yourself, am I describing a behavior or am I defining a person? So always take that pause. That's why it's called pause, so that you'll have time to reflect. And by doing so, you'll create a small shift. And that creates a big impact that protects authenticity and encourages emotional honesty. So maura to, taas-taas po siya na realization sa wa pa ba mo nalipong sa kuang POV shots akong pag-adto sa hanging rock. Leg day ni siya. Tanawa pila ni ka steps ako ang naugon. May gani, nagsugod na ko og exercise ani mga time kay kung wa pa pamaol ang show. So maura to. Thank you for listening. Sa susunod na kabanata. Bye!